back to another episode of the Empower You Project. Today's guest is going to be Sara Velenosi, one half owner of SS Party and Decor. I'll be discussing with her today how she got her start, where her passion came from, how the company formed, and what her and her partner are currently doing during this quarantine pandemic, which allow you to still celebrate your special moments with your family.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. I feel like I haven't seen you in a long time,
I know.
right?
It's scary, but at the same time, hopefully, we got to be hopeful that everything's gonna be okay soon and be
Yeah,
grateful for our health, and
family, everybody's been doing well. Everyone's good on your end?
everybody's good. Everybody's good. You guys?
Yeah, fantastic on our end. As you can see, I got the show going, so
Yeah.
there's the
Well,
one
thank you for
positive.
having me, and I
Oh,
think what you're doing is absolutely great, and I really appreciate you considering me, and I can't wait to see other businesses and see how
it's my
this.
yeah, it's my pleasure. Like
Oh,
anytime I can give a platform to help boost anybody that I believe um, in what they're doing, and even that they have their hustle going, and that they're growing
yeah.
stuff organically and from passion. um yeah, anyways, yeah, if I can do that, it's my pleasure.
No, it's great, and you're really taking on this. You're supporting local businesses, and it's great.
Yeah,
I
I
really
this is
appreciate
right, my pleasure.
it.
You're here representing both you and the second S.
Yes. The second S is Sophie. She's my business partner, but she couldn't be here today with me. She's actually pregnant, so we felt.
Ah,
Yeah.
congratulations to her.
Yes. So the other S is not here today. You guys just have me, but should be enough.
No, it's good. Listen, worst case, around Christmas time, we'll have you guys on again. Maybe we'll feature what you guys do for Christmas events, and
Yeah.
we'll go that route, right? So, and then we'll have
Yes.
Sophie there, and maybe three of you.
Yeah.
She'll bring her baby on too.
Yeah, for
Yeah, that'd be
sure.
awesome.
For
That's
sure.
perfect. So tell me, Sara, so the audience knows right off the bat, what is S&S Party Decor?
Okay, so we're event planners, content coordinators. Our main goal is to help our clients, guide our clients to getting their dream event, really taking an idea and bringing it to life. And a lot of times, there's a lot of companies or things online that it could be really pricey and really expensive and also very stressful. So for us, what we want is for our clients to enjoy their event, feel absolutely stress-free, and also while not breaking the bank.
Oh, well, yeah, that's always a good sell point, eh? Not
Yeah.
to break the bank, to stay within a budget, because we all know that parties can they start here and they kind of go launch the other way.
Exactly.
So what got you into this? I mean, what drives this type of passion, party organizing?
Well, for me, it's always been a passion for me. I love to organize, and I started doing just little parties at home. I would just organize like my parents' birthday parties, or little things like that. And then I actually studied event planning. I got my AEC, and I also worked in events. I worked for Patsy Saint Martin, which we're really known for corporate, like we're really big on corporate events as well as social events like weddings, confirmations, communions. So I have a lot of experience there behind the scenes with all of that. And Sophie is really good she's very creative and she's very artsy. So we kind of blended both our, I guess you could say, talents together. And it was her daughter's baptism, and she didn't want to go out and spend a lot of money. And she said, "Listen, let's just try and do this together. You have your experience, I have mine. Let's see what we can do." And it turned out fantastic. So we said, let's try something out of this, even if it's something small, a little business that's going to bring us, a little bit of extra pay every week or whatever. Like, why not do it? So we started from there and slowly built our way up.
That's fantastic. I love how sometimes in the moments where stuff gets created, how we land up meeting sometimes that right business partner that just happens to fall into our laps. I mean, the same happened with me in my ventures as well. So
Yeah,
that's awesome to see, where someone can take care of the stuff you can't or have no interest in doing. That's very
exactly.
cool. So
Exactly.
what are some of the so let me get this. You guys started in
May of
2018?
2018, exactly. May 2018.
Oh, wow. So it's your 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, it was yesterday actually. Surprise. Yeah.
Hey, happy
Yeah.
anniversary to
Thank
S&S
you.
Party Decor. That's
Thank
awesome. See,
you.
now I feel honored that I get to celebrate your 2-year company anniversary with you on this call,
I know. I feel like this was purposely done. It was like,
right? The
yeah.
stars just align themselves. That's good.
Exactly.
So as a young person, because you guys are in a different generation than I am, even
Yeah.
though I hate to admit that, what are what are some of those challenges you guys are seeing, or I mean, what are some of the kind of awesome things that are happening business wise while taking a chance? Like,
Okay. Well, I mean, a lot of the challenges I think at first for us, we're kind of as much as it's like we were going back to saying like business partners and everything, it's kind of learning how to work with people who don't work the same way as you do. Like, I mean, that was really difficult for me at the beginning too with Sophie, because it's like, yes, we get along, we're friends, but we kind of had to learn how to break into like the business part. And like I had methods of working and she had methods, and kind of had to learn how to work with each other, like despite those things. So those are challenges like within our business, like amongst each other. But I would also say, I mean, oh my God, that's tough. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of competition.
hmm,
That's a big challenge. I feel like, okay, I'm gonna be like, for example, we do like balloons is one of the things that's a big party thing, and
yeah.
I feel like I would go on Instagram and I'm like, okay, but there's this girl that does the balloons, and then there's this. Why are people gonna choose us? You know? So I think that's a big challenge. There is a lot of the competition.
So my clients are watching, and as you said, there are a lot of competition out there. I mean, we see it all over Facebook. Everyone has started a business somehow. What is going to separate Sara and Sophie Party Decor
Mhm.
from Mary down the block and Thomas
Yeah.
down the block?
No, that's actually a really good question. I think it's because we really like, personally for me, I've worked in customer service before rather than as Sophie. Like, this is another thing that I'm saying. I worked a lot with customer service, so I really know that how important customer service is. For me, the customer service is really important. So I'm gonna do whatever I can to make you happy, and I'm gonna be honest about it. If I know that something's not feasible, something's not possible for me to do, I'm not gonna tell you and sell you, oh yeah, this is possible, we can do it, it's gonna look exact. I'm gonna tell you honestly, listen, I've never done this before. You're my first client that's ever, because I've had that before, customers that say, this is what I want, they show me a picture from Pinterest. And I'm like, okay, but that's like, not feasible, that's not possible in 2 weeks, or let me see what I can do if I can, like subcontract it or something. I'm honest. And I think that's really important, because especially with events, because you don't have second chances. It's that day and that's it.
Mhm. I really can appreciate the fact that you do prioritize customer service. It's a thing that has been lost, and I feel that it's been a long time, and I feel that people are not putting enough effort into that. And it goes to show that when somebody really cares about what they're really doing, and they care about the product, and they care about the person, and they're not paying attention to the money as their goal, then
Mhm.
customer service is there, and then the integrity is there. So thank you for that, because
I
we
agree.
need more businesses that are going to be honest and work with integrity. Even in my own thing, if I can't help a
Yeah.
client with naturopathy or in training, I will refer. I'm not just going to take their money, and I
No.
appreciate knowing that there's other people that do that.
Yeah, because I think that's the problem now. People are, it's sad to say it, like greedy, and it's kind of like, I think if you're passionate about what you're doing, and for me and Sophie and I, anyways, we're really passionate about what we're doing, and if it's not going to look nice, and it's like, and it's not going to turn out well, I'd rather give refer you to somebody that I know, because I've worked in the event industry, and even if I lose that, at least I know that it's like, you're going to come back to me and you're going to say, you know what, Sara, I really appreciate that you did that for me, or Sophie, I really appreciate that you guys did that for me. I'm going to come back the next time and and give you that business. So,
Yeah, I love that. That's exactly what we should be doing. We are a community of business owners, and we should be using each other and not trying to pretend to be something we're not just to make that dollar. I think
exactly.
that's fantastic. So
Yeah.
what's the one thing you, Sara, love? Like, what is your one thing? What is that thing? That thing that makes, that you love to do? Like, if you got
I love to
hired to,
plan. I love
that's
to
it.
plan. I
Okay.
love to plan. Like if like I said, for me, budget is important because obviously at the end of the day, it's not our money, it's yours. And you don't want somebody to, sometimes people feel uncomfortable telling you, oh, like that's a bit too expensive, and then they're gonna pay. And it's like, I know that feeling. I've done that in the past where it's like, I don't want to spend the money, but I do anyways because I'm like, okay, I feel bad saying no now. So it's like from straight off the bat, I like to sit down with the clients and really kind of get a feel of what they want. I always tell them, bring me your whole Pinterest board if you want of ideas, and we could branch out and kind of like brainstorm and see what we can do from just like a little photo that you found on Pinterest or on Instagram. So for me, it's really planning the eight is. I love when they give us kind of like the freedom to do everything, and then and seeing it come together. That's really like the best part of it.
No, I love, like, I've never really personally, because I don't know, for my own life, I've never really hired a party organizer, but I definitely, you're getting me very interested in doing so in the future, because I mean, if
It's
I
really
hire
fun.
somebody like you guys, right, I know someone's going to hustle for me, right? Like if I
Yeah.
tell you this is my budget, and like you're always worried, like, you're going to go hire a company, it's going to cost you X amount of money, and that's what
Exactly.
ends up happening. I've heard a lot of stories where they come in at a $3,000 budget, and next thing they know, they owe 8,000. And
Yeah.
rather than being honest with the client and saying, listen, we weren't able to do this, they just did it behind their back.
Exactly. And then you're left with like the embarrassing, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pay it, but it's like you're like, I can't afford this. And
Yeah. So I love the fact that you'll actually go out there and you'll hustle it. That's
yeah,
cool. That's very cool.
100%.
It's the
That's
integrity, right? I love
yeah,
that. So Sarah, as we know, we're kind of all stuck in this crazy time right now of quarantine. And I mean, I
yeah,
know for me on my end, I'm at a dead standstill. I do online training and I give that to my clients for free. But that's just something I can offer. What with a company like yours that its whole thing is based on public gatherings and events, and right now, well, that's illegal.
yeah.
What are you guys envisioning? Like, how are we getting out of this for you guys as SS and Party Decor?
Well, I think like it might be a little while before we're working on these really big social events. But for now, I think what's the bright side of things is that we also do little party favors, like little cake toppers, for example. So just, let's say you're celebrating at home and you're a family of four and you just want to, celebrate your baby's first birthday party. Well, we can, make something that you can put on top of the cake just to make it a little bit extra special. And let's say eventually hopefully down the line, let's say we're able to be a little bit more people in one area. There's the renting, you guys can come by and obviously we'll work a system where, there's not too much contact and everything is disinfected and everything is super clean and hygienic, and you guys are still able to use, supplies and make your party nice and to your liking without, having to have 50 people in the house. So I think
That's awesome. I love that you found a way to adapt. That's actually a great idea, that you
yeah,
allow them to still rent, and then you'll disinfect the product pre and post. And
yeah.
like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, would you be open to like planning the design in the house too, like via Skype
Yeah,
and stuff like
for
that?
sure. That's it. Exactly. Like with technology today, everything can be done like, with a simple text message, right? So I feel like if you need ideas or suggestions, like, or, a little poster that you want to put on, the front door, just to like enlighten the day and focus, on your kid's birthday party or something, we could still make that for you because we have all the equipment, we have all the printers, and we have all those things. So it's all these little like decors or decorations, sorry, that you can do, just to kind of brighten up the day and make the event still feel special, even though there's not 50 people there.
You see, I'm never gonna go to a Party Decor store anymore.
No,
I'm done.
do
You just sold me. You
exactly.
see,
You
like
gotta customize.
I'd much rather give you the business because you actually care and you can do all this stuff and you're
And we could
local.
personalize. That's really what I want to add, is that we could really personalize. If you go to, I don't want to like, but if you go to a party store, sometimes it's the same decor for everybody. But it's like in your case, if this is your theme, but you want to personalize it with this specific character, for example, we'll do that. So like I said, just if you want to add a little cake topper on a little birthday cake, we can do that for you, just to make it a little bit more special.
I love what you guys are doing. I mean, I even got, I hang it on my tree. Sara gifted me an ornament back at Christmas with my Team Empower emblem on there. It was a very special gift. It was so beautiful. I really appreciate that.
We can really personalize. That's what's good. That's what makes us unique, is that we'll personalize exactly what you want.
That's fantastic. Oh, awesome. So Sara, what is the best way for clients to contact you? I know a lot of my clients are going to want to see some kind of history of stuff. Like, do you have places where people will see what you've done, what you're capable of doing, where you offer your services and so on?
Yeah, well, we of course, social media, which I think is pretty much the best ways now. Anyways,
okay, sorry, you were going to say it. My bad.
Yeah, all good.
Right.
We have our Instagram. It's SS Party Decor. So on there we have pretty much everything we've done in the last 2 years, like even the smallest little projects, like little party favors, up to like full-on suite table, table seating charts, anything. It's all on our Instagram. And our contact info is there, and you have the option to actually message us, and you could send us photos. Even for quotes, we're completely open to giving you guys a quote. If or an idea or anything, you can always message us directly there. There's also a phone number that you can contact me, myself, or Sophie, either or. And but you guys should check it out. There's pretty much everything is organized according to what type of events or what type of decor. And there's also an option on the website where we offer rental supplies. So even if you don't want to go ahead and hire us to plan the event or to decorate at your event, you actually have the option of just renting the supplies and decorating it yourself. So so if ever you guys, like Mike, you said when you're going to plan your future birthday, if you don't feel like hiring somebody and doing it yourself, then take all the stuff that you need and we'll rent it out to you. And we're open to any suggestions or any questions. You guys can always feel free to ask.
Fantastic. Sara, thank you so much for being on my show.
Thank you for having me.
I love and appreciate when I can see people, and especially females, very strong females like yourself, taking charge in the business world and showing everybody that it doesn't matter, man. Like, if you're passionate about something, go out there and get it and build it. And you guys are doing that, and you're doing it with integrity, and you're doing it with honesty, and you're standing by your product. So I know personally, for me as a consumer, I can appreciate that. And you'll definitely be at the top of my list for my next party planning. You never know. It might be something bigger than a birthday, right? So. Oh no, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm not. Oh, guys, no. I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything.
My lips are sealed.
Oh, it's all jokes. It's all jokes. Sara, thank you so much.
Hope, thank you for having me.
This quarantine thing goes quick.
Yes, same to you. Thank you for having me. And again, thank you for what you're doing. It's great. I really appreciate it. You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Ciao.
Mike.
Bye.
Bye.
And there you have it, another awesome episode of the Empower You Project. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to visit our website, theempoweryouproject.com. You will find all our past and current media, all the links to all the businesses we are trying to promote, and all the links to all our other empowerment movements. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and hope to see you in the next episode.